you guys did you ever go on Omegle, or is it Omegle?
Yeah.
And
talk to strangers.
It was so weird,
Yeah,
dude. It was always just old guys jacking
I guess
off.
I just had to yeah. Oh, that's what it was.
Wait.
So you didn't.
Wait.
If
Let's
you
unpack that a little bit.
If you don't know that,
Hold up.
if
Then
you
you
don't
never
know
went
that,
on
then you
it.
never went on it.
Yeah.
Wait, that
You never went on
actually
it.
talked to old guys
You don't
that were
talk
jerking
to
off.
them. No, you
didn't
skip
talk to
them.
Well, they'd skip you, bro.
Yeah.
They didn't want to see you.
Yeah, true.
I don't
Oh.
know
They
what
didn't
their
wanna look
point
at a
was, dude. It
14-year-old
was so
boy.
weird. It would have been when I was in like 6th grade.
Yeah, I was in
YouTube
6th grade,
wasn't
yep.
like super popping. You would play like addicting games, or you would go
Classic.
to
Cool
there
math
was
games.
there was a
Cool
lot
math
of
games.
different websites where you could go to watch videos or play games, or you would, if your friend, I never had one, had a webcam. So it was like this little cam you buy at Best Buy for like $20, and you set it on top of your computer, and then you could go on these random chat room websites, and it's just random. There's
just talk to
It was
strangers
so
just for
dumb.
the
It
fun
was
of it?
fun though. If you would like run into, I don't know why it was fun, but for some reason, if you ran into like a group of girls that were your age, it was
You'd be
like
stoked.
you'd be stoked. Granted, you're never
I
gonna
was
meet
gonna
these
say,
people
how
in
many
your
people
life.
did you have to go through to get to a
That's
group
the
of girls?
thing. Oftentimes, you'd end up just skipping through a bunch of guys jacking off.
Yeah, a lot of dicks.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's still a thing. It was
that's-
weird.
Well, it is, and that's what I was
But
kind of
get
leading
to your
into.
story.
So it
How
is
do you know
most-
they were jerking off?
You
'Cause
saw their dick.
It's a they're just live, just
It's just right on their dick,
in
jerking
hand.
off.
Obviously, no.
You were too
no
young.
face.
You
No
were too
face.
young to
Oh,
probably
no
even.
face.
No, sometimes they'd be on
Yeah,
it.
sometimes,
they'd
yeah.
like be jerking it, and you'd pop on and be like, and they'd like stop for a second, and then one of you would be like,
I'd have to agree. The ones
No
that they put their
way.
face in is just like it makes it extra weird because they see you, you see them.
dude,
Dude,
people
people used
used
to
to make-
like catch a charge from
you know what we should do? We should all dress up as police officers and go on it.
Ow!
And once we get to it, we got him.
Yeah, and just say that.
God,
You got
just
'em.
start trolling people.
So
You
I
probably
mean,
can't hold them long enough to get a good.
They'd get out of there,
relation, though.
turn their computer off, throw it in the river.
they'd skip it.
At least have quit some jacking off to 14-year-old girls on Omegle.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the other
I think
crazy
they get
thing.
off
So it's like,
exposing themselves.
so let's say however old we were at the time, 14, 15, like dudes is one thing, but girls like to go on it too. I wouldn't necessarily say alone, but they would go on there as groups.
It was always. Sorry.
Stop chewing into the mic.
Well, now I'm
No
five
eating on
shots
the
in.
What's he eating?
He's got the munchies.
What'd you just eat? Trail mix? You got trail mix that you're
Quit
munching?
interrupting
Okay.
Mike's story.
Sorry.
So you can
It
still
was a group
use.
thing, though.
I think now it's starting to get bigger, in my opinion. And so people go on
Really?
Omegle and stream, but they go on there and now they can have better mics, better setups, better cameras. And so I just came across, I'm going to go with him first, but he's a YouTuber. His name is The Do. I think he normally games, but I came across him because he's a guitar player, and it's so impressive. He's easily like one of the best guitar players I've ever seen. If Ken could pull it up, it's like incredibly impressive.
I have a question. Did you come across him on Omegle?
I
Or on
didn't.
YouTube?
No, I don't use Omegle, but it's just
Mike was just on yesterday.
it was, so
Mike's
it's
on
also
Omegle,
interesting.
Just talking to random people. We're
Hey,
like, what
so
are
let me get to
doing?
know you a little bit.
It was a bummer because, I was jacking off and he didn't like that. So he skipped through me really fast. I didn't get to hear him play
Yeah.
that much.
So he plays guitar. I'm like, oh, this guy must play guitar. He goes on Omegle and then impresses the shit out of people. However, a bunch of people recognize him. Like, I mean, obviously he only puts the best ones in his videos, but a bunch of people are like, no way, no, don't skip. Are you the Do? And then he'll be like, yeah, maybe. And they're like, no way. Dude, I can't believe, can you play me a song? And they're just like stoked. And I'm like, okay, this guy
That's
must
cool.
be a big deal. I was like, and then I started looking at all of his other content, and he only plays guitar. Like, he only drops his guitar Omegle video like once a month, maybe. He's mostly playing games. He's one of those YouTubers that are streamers or whatever. He plays games, and he says the most offensive like jokes. Like, he's like Justin dark meme type jokes, and just all this stuff they're saying. I cannot believe that they're even like saying this. And then I realized that they don't show their face.
Guys, I think we're really on to something. We get police costumes.
That's pretty funny.
And we try to catch them, but then we try to hold them up. We're like, don't skip, otherwise your sentence is going to be worse.
Yeah.
And then we
Wait,
just hold them.
Can you get in trouble for impersonating a
Not when you're
police
doing
officer?
something like that. You're doing a good deed.
Community worker.
Okay, I mean, it's not this one, but this is him.
And why is
Okay,
she on?
that's a pretty good looking girl to be on Omegle.
This seems
yeah,
fake.
That's like what you want to run
it seems
into
real.
when you
Fake.
were a kid.
Why would a good-looking girl like that ever just hop on Omegle?
I don't know.
They're
You'd be
weird.
surprised.
Are people actually lacking human interactions that much that they want to just go and talk to random dudes with the chance of seeing a guy
They
jerking
probably
it?
like that
It's
too. Who
mostly.
knows?
It's not. I don't think it's necessarily either to talk with people. It's to be entertained because there's more. People on there just
It's
entertaining
just-
people.
So many people have so much time, especially when you're a young kid.
Yeah, but
I-
she's not young.
I would-
She's like 23.
Yeah, I would
She's
love.
looking for
a
love.
tax-paying citizen.
I would love some sound.
Yeah,
on
this is totally
Yeah.
fake. She's way too good looking to be on.
Okay,
Omegle.
well, then that's just. But they're not fake. This one might be, but they're not usually.
Okay, what about Harry Mack?
Okay,
That
well, I was
dude
gonna.
is
I was
so-
gonna
so
bring him
talented.
up. I know you guys have heard of him before. Harry Mack. I mean, we didn't really get to find out about the dude, but like, really, who cares? Whatever.
That last video just had 20,000 comments
Wow.
with
So,
1.7
amazing.
million views.
So
with
he has all
20,000
these like,
comments.
if you laugh at this video, seek help, and they like play games, and dude, just the stuff they get away
Just
with
random
saying.
stuff these
But
people do.
it's him and his like, let's say 3 buddies. None of them ever show their face ever in their entire career, basically of YouTube. They never ever show their face because if they did, they would be like, they've said so like, the worst dead baby
Cancel.
jokes,
Yeah.
like that. So they never show
yeah,
their
whole
face.
career off it, though.
Dude,
Right.
looking at the views, he should just only do guitar videos.
I think it's hard because it takes them a while to compile it. All right, where's the
Pulls,
double
like,
guitar
insane
one?
views?
Ca-
5
yeah.
million, 4 million.
Is
Probably
it
pretty
6
hard with all the
million?
dicks he has to see.
Dude, you know how easy that'd be? If you were someone who faked your stuff, you'd just be like, all right, I need a good-looking girl to go on Omegle. We'll skip through until I get to you.
Yeah, like look at that
And then
one.
we'll make
Oh,
a
this
quick
one's
little
good.
clip, and it'll go viral, and I'll make
Do we have sound though?
X amount of dollars, and I'll give you a little bit.
Like this setup seems real.
25 million views.
All right, turn it up. Dude, then just people just freak, which I could see why if you came across him, you'd be like stoked. And he can play anything. They say play Juice WRLD, play this solo of this song, and he could never have heard the song before ever, and he just listens to it and then he plays it. I don't understand how.
I was gonna say, I wondered if he was also faking the guitar.
I mean,
there's no way he
no.
could get all these guitar clips. Like
Right.
this one he could because he's just picking one. But when someone's like, play Juice WRLD,
Yeah.
and then he just rips it.
just an interesting way to make content. Go on there, get people's reactions. Obviously, he's incredibly talented, but it seems like he mostly plays video games. But also Harry Mack, a freestyle rapper, which if you just haven't seen him, you just got to go check him out. His Omegle stuff is my favorite. They give him 3 random words, and he just raps and raps and raps and raps and goes and
he's
goes.
so good. How is he not like?
So
Why doesn't he just start making music?
because he's like, I don't really want to make songs. I make a ton of money staying on YouTube and freestyling. He's like, I like freestyling. He's like, I don't want to be signed by a record because everyone on Omegle is like, dude, you're insane. How do you not have a record deal yet? He's like, I don't really want that.
Yeah.
So it's just wild that he's just like, yep, I'm just going to stay streaming and uploading on YouTube. And like, that's his thing.
I
But
just
he
saw a
totally
video of him
could.
today actually on my Instagram, but
He, dude, it
Discover page.
impresses. You,
Yeah,
if you
it's
haven't
amazing.
seen Harry Mack, you got to check
I
him
love
out.
it because when he goes up to the people, he's like, "Hey, can I freestyle for you guys?" And they'll be like,
Yeah, they see
yeah, sure, I guess." You know, it's like every
Probably the
you
reaction
just
I would have
assume
Yeah.
someone.
it's like a waste of your time and it's
Yep.
gonna be garbage. And then he gets going, and you can just see their face turn around like,
And that's the
"Holy
best
crap!"
part. Yeah.
Because he'll say, "Give me," but it's so random. He goes, "Give me a word or give me a couple
3
words,"
words, yeah.
and then he'll
Just do it.
and he'll go for minutes.
My
it's like
favorite
a full
is when
song.
he uses those 3 words and then makes a chorus. Like he'll use the 3 words, rhyme them all, do the chorus, then rip a bunch of verses, then go back to the chorus, all off the top of his head.
Yeah, man.
It's insane talent.
Musicians are insanely talented people.